Welcome back for another day in the life of an electrician. Today we're going to be connecting some kinetic switches. A switch that works without any cables. I won't have a job in a few years, lads. Everything's going wireless. Anyway, let's get into it. So when you're doing glands, a good little tip that you should do is use a steel wired armour and wrap it around itself so you can just put it in the bin with no waste on the ground. So what is a kinetic switch and how does it work? Basically, when you push the button, it creates kinetic energy, brother. Alright, all jokes aside, when you press the button, it generates like a pulse or a small bit of electricity or a signal, whatever it is, and there will be a receiver somewhere else that actually gets the electricity. See, the electricity powers the receiver can receive the kinetic energy pulse, and then you can turn on your lights wirelessly. That was a mouthful. Anyway, here you can see me at the box where all the magic is going to happen today. And I forgot to actually record where these receivers are, but you'll see it in the next clip here. So see the little bios down there? The white and green receivers. So there's two switch wires basically in this backyard. So you do have to program these, lads, to make it all work. And I just thought, you know what, I have some jobs to do in at the fuse board here. So I gave Dan complete control and he got it working in all fairness to him. So while I was in here doing this, Dan was figuring out how to program these kinetic switches. And I'll be honest, I didn't have a clue. We would have figured it out together, but Dan, fair play to you. You sorted it out. I just came out and it was all working. So lovely stuff. Anyway, this is what I did here. So there was a socket up above and a light down below. Now, this is just what I came up with to bring it back neatly to the board. Would anybody have done it differently out of interest? I actually think this is neat enough. Now, I know there's a few trolls out there that will say there's always a better way of doing it, but I actually think this finished neat enough. So if anybody has any better ways of doing it, let me know. But there you go. Fairly out of the way. Can barely even notice it. And then here we are. The kinetic switch. I can't stop saying like that. I'm sorry. Anyway, there you are. No batteries, just kinetic energy. I'm trying to take this seriously, lads. But there you go. Kinetic switches. Then we gave the place a bit of a hose down there. Don't look too closely at the top of the screen. But yeah, we gave this a good scrub down because we were in and out of the flower beds today and we had actually ruined this. Like, this was wrecked. So we gave it a good spray down and a nice bit of a sweep, and it was back to its former glory. Anyway, that's been it for me today. I'll see you for another video tomorrow.